Hey, what's going on, vinyl community? Wanted to upload a video focusing on David Gilmour's new release, Rattle That Lock. Really excited to pick up the album at Spoonful Records Friday night before they closed, and they only have one copy, so I was able to stash that up and get it in my hands. Took it home and I've listened to it about 3 times so far, and I have to say it's a really good album. David Gilmour's solo album, but it's really a family effort too, because Polly Sampson, his wife, is writing some of the lyrics, if not most of the writing. And then also I noted that on piano was Gabrielle Gilmour too. And then as well as Brian Eno, or Roger Eno on some piano parts, which he's worked with before. But this album, it seems like he's really took his time recording this. It's very high quality recording, very high quality heavyweight vinyl. It sounds fantastic. The album begins and ends with some very nice instrumental pieces. That is just classic Gilmour, but it's also fresh. I didn't hear any kind of haunting of the Division Bell or Endless River or Gilmour solo projects, and it really felt fresh. Now there was some moments like that for me during the album. Now let me just start at the beginning. The first track kicks in, Rattle That Lock, which I have to say it stands alone. The whole album, or the rest of the album, does not reflect that song. It almost seems like it's a UK chart song, intended for the pop charts or something like that. It's a decent song, but it's not my favorite on the album by a long shot. So like I said, it starts and ends with some instrumental work. And then another curveball that got thrown in there was a couple of the tracks were jazzy. There was two kind of, I don't know, you know how they have like the steel brush on the drums, and it kind of has this kind of Rod Stewart kind of jazzy feel to it, which was refreshing and kind of interesting. I know one of those tracks was The Girl in the Yellow Dress, which was really interesting. So a really good, solid kind of a jazzy track there, just to kind of do it, go in a whole different route. But a couple of the other tracks that were impressive on here, to me, were some of the more classic Gilmour, and it did have some hints of Division Bell and some other tracks, maybe a couple of Ghosts or a couple of, oh man, that sounds like Division Bell. Oh, that sounds like something that might be on Endless River. Or this sounds like a little bit like David Gilmour's project with the Orb. And I think that's totally fine. And like I said, it only lasted for a few seconds, or for some different sounds. But the tracks, Faces of Stone, really good. And what was it? Beauty was really good. And then followed by The Girl in the Yellow Dress was the jazzy song. And just 10 tracks, and it begins and ends with an instrumental, and it's just a really solid listen. It's really good. It's a really good album. The artwork is fantastic. It comes with this really large booklet with kind of like this dark skies with these ravens, or some kind of a blackbird flying in the background. Nice picture of Gilmour and his wife there in the center. And the album cover itself is just really cool. It has kind of a matte finish to it, and just has beautiful artwork that matches the music, and really nice kind of a gatefold cover with the insert going on one side, and then it's just a single LP on the other sleeve. And just really high quality pressing and really high quality sound. I have to say I was really impressed with it. It's a very enjoyable listen. I'm not going to say that it's a great album. I think Roger Waters' loyalists will not appreciate the album, but I liked it better than Roger Waters' latest solo release. That said, go ahead and check out the album. I really liked it, and I think I'm going to go ahead and give it another spin right now. Guys, take care.